take it away. I was gonna say we're right in here. Yeah, continue on, but I'm out. Kate is out, and sorry for the interruption, but it's on you, boys.
It's all on us. Can you handle the pressure, Gunner? Can you handle the heat right now?
Man, I can. I think I can. I can.
I think together we have shown that we are able to at least somewhat handle the heat.
Listen, man. I'm like the train who could. So
there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Call him Thomas.
Choo choo. So let's see. Nice.
Choopaenguins.
Nice execute.
Yeah, Choopaenguins starting on the defense. Lemnisate getting a couple of frags in, going onto the upper bomb site there. Nice job there, already putting Chupa into an advantageous position. Ooh, and actually Ian and Cube managed to get some frags back, and Blight was up there on the top. There we go. Ian really holding it down, and Lemnisate looked like he was gonna get some, gonna have some heroics in the at the start of the round, but he was the only 2 frags there. So onliners with a nice take onto the A bomb site.
Yeah, Ian with a sick 4K. And they kind of, I don't know if they botched the smoke onto Mini there, but it was kind of, it looked a little awkward. I don't know if that's something like an angle that they're trying to hold in a certain sense, like angle. But Lemonsate doing great already compared to his his CT side on Dust.
That's true.
He started off slow, already starting off great. So love to see that already. And we kind of just see a very slow, methodical pace here from onliners. Don't want to get too ahead of themselves. You love to see that. I guess there's some respect being built up between these 2 teams.
Yeah, I think they're definitely being a little more cautious around each other now that we've seen this crazy stuff. The react with a shoulder peek there gets McCoy kind of with his pants down a little bit, and that's going to put onliners ahead, likely to take this round now with the MAC-10s coming out against the Deagles. But like you said, they are playing it pretty methodical. Now kind of pushing back towards the ramp area, and they are going to check all the corners here, but they're going to be given pretty much free access to this lower bomb site. Nobody really here. And Flip actually was the one who was assigned to protect, and he gets killed by a grenade. Dizzy, pardon me, gets the plant wide open, and this round is all but over at this point for onliners.
Yeah, honestly, like losing ramp really early there. If I'm Choopaenguins, I just want to position myself and the team to kind of just go for exits here. If they have ramp and you have that guy in hell holding, they're not pushing towards A, so you can assume it's B. Set up, try to take some of these guns away, make them rebuy, and start kind of getting their economy, weathered down. So instead, they're just kind of gonna try to take the fight.
There's Sunblind. 2D gets 2 actually, so that's not bad for him, and he might be able to recover a gun there. Picks up the Nova. Dizzy's coming around. There's 2D with the 3K. 2D doesn't quite get the 4th. Cube's gonna finally take him out. 2-0 onliners, but yeah. I like what you said about ramp. I think it's a really kind of important choke point on this map. Getting, as the defensive side, as the CTs, I really don't support giving up ramp control unless if you absolutely have to, because it's such an important spot for rotations and for map control. So we are hoping to see Choopaenguins with more presence over there, and definitely they are this round. Ian going in, going to try to get 2D, and he does. 2D's trying to hold the off angle, but Ian with the mobility of the Tech 9 is able to take him out. Here's McCoy. Going to get traded up by React. So still very, very good from onliners, and they're looking to make it 3-0 here.
Yeah, that was very sluggish on ramp. They had 3 there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 3. And it just felt very hesitant to trade that first guy.
Yeah.
Like, you see that first guy taking shots, just swing, get the kill, maybe even shut down the push there, get an AK, possibly win this round, but not sure.
No chance now. No.
Yeah, definitely no chance now. Again, best they can hope for is an AK or 2. That would be sick coming into this next buy round. But yeah, this round done and dusted, my friend.
Done and dusted. That's exactly what I was going to say, because that's what it is. No two ways about it. So, yeah, bomb plant going down. Not much else to talk about, but of course, we can talk about Choopaenguins' setup there. Like you say, they did play 3 on ramp. And so it's as if they heard me and they're like, okay, we're definitely not giving up ramp control now. And then they put 3 guys that don't even play off each other. So, okay, hang on, Chupa. That's not exactly what I meant.
That's definitely not what you meant there, Wes.
But with the bye coming in next round, we'll see more of what may be their default defensive setup, and potentially we're going to see a little bit of a more organized hold coming in onto ramp. But we all predicted onliners to win this map, and so far they are doing our predictions justice.
Yeah. And again, Ian sitting 7-1, 4 rounds in. If you're him, man, if you're him, you're definitely feeling confident. Like he's been playing great this series so far. So I mean, we do have the double op setup coming out early. I don't know about double so quick. I mean, you gotta make these ops work here. You cannot lose this round if you're Choopaenguins. There's kind of the stress behind the double op setup so early, because if this doesn't work, then what else are you gonna kind of fall back on, right? Like, usually this is kind of like the extreme, usually for close games on your CT side, but they're breaking them right out. So if they're able to get this round, wonderful. And here we see React holding the angle, just schooling McCoy there, absolutely ripping his head off, and already that pressure is going to start mounting now. And if you're Choopaenguins, you have no idea where these guys are going to go, right? They got the easy pick A, and it's going to be an A execute here.
The ops are going to be a pretty tough, but Flip actually on a really, really tough angle. He gets 3 coming into the site. Finally, Cube trades him out, but Flip has done so much in this round already. Now it's going to be a lot of damage coming out. Beautiful shot there from Ian. It's only Blight left. He is holding the op. Probably not the weapon he wants right now. He's going to be able to plant the bomb.
That's the other part. Wes. If you have 2 ops, you need to shut them down early, because if you're, like you're talking, it's very hard to retake this site with just an op. So Blight he's
gonna give it a try. Tries to check every single angle. That molly kind of misses, but it doesn't allow him to drop down. Blight gonna keep poking. He sees one. And he knows their positions, but it's so tough. There's the peek from Ian. He goes for the big, wide shoulder peek, and Blight still doesn't manage to react in time. Ian is just on one today. Like, he is just so sick right now. It seems completely impossible to beat him in an aim duel. And Chupa has just got to be so scared of this guy right now. He is making a true case for himself as MVP of these grand finals.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you, Wes. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, didn't pay off, and now this is where you start doing stuff like this. Like, you're forcing Mag 7s and no utility M4s, and like, what can I say? Like, this is just kind of not what you want to do.
It's a bit of a struggle round. McCoy, though, on this off angle in Hut, definitely could catch them off guard here.
Good info too.
Not the most common spot to sit. Yeah, exactly. He's getting map control there, but they are going to go back towards outside, and so we have to see if they're ready for this. Lemnisate and 2D are pushing up, and they're going to run into a big stack when they go around red here. This is going to be the linchpin of this round, what Lemnisate and 2D can accomplish. They're going around. 2D gets one, gets traded. Lemnisate gets one as well. Already looking all right. Lemnisate gets another one. Beautiful headshot with the deagle. Flip comes around to support, and Flip gets the 3rd. That is ridiculous from Choopaenguins on the outside defense. Lemnisate and 2D getting the perfect timing on the push.
That was amazing. That was great. If you're Choopaenguins, that's kind of what you need right now to get your CT side going, Wes. Beautiful round by 2D and Lemnisate outside, and yeah, that's huge.
That's huge. And Flip just swinging out for Mini with the perfect timing to trade back as Lemnisate finally went down. But yeah, just heroics coming in from the deagle of Lemnisate there, making up for his lackluster performance. Ian with a nice opening kill though on McCoy. Or on 2D, pardon me, through the smoke. That's a big kill. This is a full buy. Ian also takes out the Opper. There's McCoy going down as well, and it's a 5v3 already. So Ian, I just can't say enough about how damn well he is playing already. Although now it looks like I have said enough, because Lemnisate takes him out with the headshot on Glein with the entry into the site. There goes Flip, and upper control is taken.
Yeah, this pretty much a save. Sick shot by Lemonscape. But as I say that, it's down to a 2v2. Obviously, the T's here are going to have the health advantage. So, you know, just a gust of wind will do it for Blight and Lemonscape. But the round's not over. This could still be a clutch. But the bomb is going to go down on B side. Again, really hard to make something happen with that op in lower because of just how the site is designed. And well, they're gonna go for it. They switched out to an AK, you know, but the onliners boys are just kind of ready for this.
They both peek it. Yeah, Lemnisate.
They're just on it right now. They smelled him from a mile away, and even after making the noise and shoulder peeking it, they still kind of stuck around. Not much else to say. It would have been a sick timing from Lemonscape, but instead it's just gonna be round over. At least Blight is gonna save the off, and maybe some more hero antics next round with that op.
Yeah, definitely good to save the op there, and they are going to be able to buy up, so not bad. Choopaenguins going to be able to get another full buy into this round, and yeah, it's just the Ian show right now. You got to say, like, onliners are just completely on this guy's back right now, and he is up to the challenge. So, you know, I'm waiting. That they have played pretty slow so far on the T side, and it's worked out for them just fine with the picks they've been able to get. But if Ian starts to falter, you know, who knows? Can he maintain this form the entire time? Because he's really the only one opening up these rounds right now. Now, onliners are going to just continue to play pretty slow here. But there's Lemnisate actually getting the peek onto Cubed, who was trying to sneak down through Secret and didn't manage to get anywhere. 2D holding the op. 2D with another kill. That's a 5v3 situation already for Chupa. There's Flip going with the peek as well. All of these aim duels going in the favor of Choopaenguins in this round. 5v2. React finally manages to get one back, but taken down to 12 HP, and it looks like it's too late. Onliner's going to have to likely just back off and save here. But it's a minute left.
Yeah, exactly. That's just what I was about to say. There's some time left.
Yeah.
And you know these onliner boys can turn around on its head. But you know, that's something interesting that I noticed too, Wes. They had all these solo aim duels, and they all worked out in Choopaenguins' favor. So I don't know if I can bet that all the rounds are kind of gonna go that easy for them. The fact that there was no one there to trade anybody is definitely a big mistake from onliners.
And it's not usual from them either. They usually have the exact setup to get those trades. This time they kind of all go for those fights. Catches React out though. That's probably going to do the round as they can all collapse here on Dizzy sitting in the back of upper here. Gonna spam through. They know he's around. He gets one, but only on 24 HP. Goes more! What is going on from Dizzy? Is he gonna get the... Insane Dizzy! Oh my god, he gets 4 from that position. Ridiculous scenes coming in from Dizzy. They clip that because we are going to be seeing that all season long next year.
Oh my goodness. Dizzy, sneaky Dizzy. Along the smoke, the man is a criminal. Just stole this round from Choopaenguins. You have to be tilted if you're the Choopaenguin boys right now. No matter how mentally strong you are, you hate to see that if you're the Choopaenguin guys. That was ridiculous, man.
They are in the game chat just smiling, just being like, ha ha ha, we can't even say anything to that, man. Unreal from Dizzy, who's been pretty quiet so far in the series, but what a time for him to open up. And he's showing that Ian isn't the only carry on this team, that's for sure. So wow, as we sort of
I'm at a loss for words.
Recover from what just happened, we have a push coming into ramp here for onliners, and Choopaenguins on a bit of an awkward buy, so it's going to be pretty tough. Lemnisate already getting a headshot though. Lemnisate getting 2. Good defense there from him, really stopping that ramp push. And here's Ian taking Flip, who was knife out, just W key on the rotate there. Dizzy as well taking McCoy, and the timings are just going in favor of onliners in this round.
The old op lurk, I see. Not something you see every day, but I mean, listen, it works out. Lemonscape kind of put them into this round with that really good 2K. But yeah, Choopaenguins just kind of getting off guard by just all of these other players' positions, and well, it's down now to 3v1, and this is looking like a pretty shut off round unless 2D just swings out of his store and says, "Hey, wait a second, I got something for you guys to see too." So
Yeah,
not looking
Dizzy
likely
or
though.
2D definitely has the capability here to do something with this FAMAS, but it is a tough ask, and he's just got to check so many different angles. There's Ian. Oh man, how many kills has Ian gotten with a P250 in this round against a
A
rifle?
lot,
In
a
this
lot.
match, I should say, it's been so many. But onliners take that one. Good try by Lemnisate to hold off that ramp push, but just those lurk catches and the 1v1s ended up in the favor of onliners. So there we go. 7-1 onliners. 1-1 in this series. If you're just joining us, we are in the grand finals of the Manitoba Esports League Counter-Strike Global Offensive Division Season 2. And yeah, we are in a nail-biter of a match, that's for sure. Onliners, though, definitely getting a lot done in this T-side nuke. And using a slow and methodical play style on the T side, which I really like. You know, you often see those fast ramp drops or those fast vent drops and all these crazy shenanigans coming in. But onliners playing it super slow and steady, Gunner, and it's really great to see. Not to mention Ian absolutely popping off.
Yeah, man is on a mission, and it's to win his team this series. And so far, he's doing just that. And yeah, it's a slaughter fest out on outside, but he getting a couple of his own, very respectable, doing his best to kind of keep them in the fight. And for some reason, Bly just didn't get the memo to rotate. So I guess he finally find out that he kind of has to get it into gear, but
Yeah.
Dizzy gonna take him out, and well,
you gotta
game
put
one.
you forgot to put Blight on the you forgot to CC Blight on this email chain here, Chupa, and he didn't get it until way later. Meeting's already over. Sorry, Blight. He gets the up taken away from him as well.
Just go home, Blight.
Yeah.
It's over, man. It's over. Good try, though.
Take the rest of the day off and don't come back.
So, just don't look back. But
all right, rough bye for Chupa. Probably another round going in favor of onliners.
Why? There's no need to do. Like, I get it. Listen, it's not your map pick. It might be their worst map on paper. But don't force like that. I mean, like, sure, they got that their only round. You know, funny enough, off of a force like this. But you can't just keep it going. Yeah,
Lemnisate had that shoulder exposed. No good. Yeah. No good, Lemnisate.
Ian has been picking that angle apart the whole match. He loves that angle, and the Choopaenguins boys that are playing outside my garage have not adjusted to that yet. So, I mean, I guess eventually they'll find out that he has a cheeky little angle on him, and that's just not the spot to stand. But until then, this is looking like another easy round for onliners.
Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, you're exactly right. Onliners, no problem here. You know, I kind of like it. You're saying the force buy is the wrong thing, and you are correct, of course. But Choopaenguins, they've got kind of that it factor where, you know, that it's like they've got to do stuff like this in order to keep their style, you know? Like, they want to play to their strengths, and their strengths are sort of this chaotic, run at you, create chaos. Speaking of chaos, of course, it is going to be chaos in the A-bomb site here for onliners, but that, you know, the force buys, Choopaenguins sort of, like, it's in their DNA to do it. It almost seems like that it really just is what comes naturally to them. And I don't mind playing to their strengths, even if, like, statistically it's not always the right choice. I feel like it almost keeps them going. So I can't complain too much about the force buys and the pseudo buys. And Choopaenguins, to their credit, also do get a decent buy this round. Oh, there's the fast push coming in. 2D though stops that. React is already in the site through Hut though, and he gets 2 in the site on Blind taking 2D. Koi does get 1 on the side, but he's got 3 HP left. And man, that round suddenly onliners with their slow methodical play, suddenly they turn it on. Blight though, coming out from heaven, gets 2 on the site, and they didn't even get the bomb down. Now it's Dizzy in a 1v2.
That's huge. That's crazy. I mean, that round should have been onliners, and it still could be. Dizzy has a lot of HP on him.
Yeah.
He is about to recover the bomb. I kind of like this from Choopaenguins. They know where the bomb is. They're repositioning. Dizzy doesn't know what's going on, but McCoy is going to go ahead and kind of prematurely give his position away. Dizzy at this point has to check behind him, and he is, and the timing might just work out in his favor.
Dizzy!
And Dizzy is feeling nuke. He's going nuclear right now with these plays, and yeah, that's you hate to see that if you're Choopaenguins, man.
This man is going full Zipniks on Chupa right now. He is just absolutely, if he's in a 1vx, he is favored to win right now. Ridiculous
on the A side.
Dizzy already. Yeah,
on
exactly.
the A side. He loves that A side, and
Yeah.
he just can do no wrong right now on that A side. And
Yeah.
well, yeah.
By the way, if you hit tab here, you'll see that Dizzy is 10-3 while Ian is 16-5, but Dizzy is actually well above him in points because Dizzy is always the bomb planter. He's got the bomb now. He's planted it every single time, and he's at the top of the scoreboard because of these 2 clutches and because every single round so far he has planted the bomb. I just wanted to point that out because it's very interesting, kind of like thing to note how he gets above the scoreboard on the top fragger. There's 2D coming in, taking out React, but there you go. Yeah, you can see how much impact Dizzy is having on this game. 2D's already getting a couple
2D
here.
really always, no matter what the situation is, he's putting something up on the board. This guy is amazing, but you know, when it's just you, it's hard.
Yeah.
But Cube,
there we go.
Getting one
Cubed
of his
already
own.
getting 2 from admin, and they're gonna go and try and peek around once more. Dizzy getting Blight and Dizzy getting Lemon State and Cube getting Blight on opposite ends of the site there. So that's going to be 11-1 on liners, and it looks like I mean, you know what? I shouldn't say anything right now because what's up? What's up?
Are we gonna see another 12-3 half, man?
Don't, and then don't even say it. Don't even say it, Gunner, because if things go exactly the way the series has gone so far, we are in for a hell of a long series. Let me tell you, this is going to be quite a slog if that is happening, but a very exciting one at that. Ian taking out Blight. Onliners, you know what I've got to say though, Gunner, is that this, even though it is a domination from onliners, it looks even more controlled and even more powerful from onliners than either of the other 2 big leads have. Like, none of these rounds have been that scrappy besides the 2 clutches from Dizzy. Otherwise, it's been pretty controlled. Onliners really know what they're doing on this map.
Yeah, they're not really even breaking a sweat on this one. Like, maybe Dust 2, they were kind of like,
yeah. Yep.
You know, like it's
2v2s,
close.
lots of rough rounds.
Exactly. But this, like you mentioned, this is all onliners right now, and yeah, some of those key rounds that they lost could have made the scoreline different. But all right, here comes the A execute flip, gonna be good for 2, maybe 3. 2D gets one of his own, and it's down to a 3v2. They have to win this round, Wes. Lemonscape pushing through the smoke. He's gonna go ahead and decimate Ian, and this round is looking to be a Choopaenguins round, and there it is, 2-11. It's happening.
Right when we say it, man. Right when we
freaking
say it. Oh man, onliners 11-2. You know, as much as we love the meme, onliners are still well in control of this map here. They've got plenty of money to buy until the end of this half and many halves to come, perhaps. So gonna be with one. Oh, there's a little knife coming in. Lemon State going to go into the round with only 87 HP instead of 100. And Ian gonna punish Flip for this little misposition there. I don't even know where he shot him from. Maybe he was down in hut there.
Yeah, he was.
Yikes! What an angle.
Yeah, that's and Flip kind of realized too what was going on, and that's when he tried to go back, and yeah, Ian was not gonna let him come out of that alive.
You're not. If you get in Ian's crosshairs in this game, you're not likely to be surviving that round. That's for sure.
Nope. I don't think he's even missed. I think we can count in our hands how many shots he's actually missed. He's barely missed
probably
this
right.
game at all.
Yeah. I remember only 1 miss so far. And
Exactly.
That's definitely not going to be one right there.
Nope.
Ian going to take out McCoy. Cube trading out 2D, and now it is only Blight by himself. Blight playing well in this series, and we've seen some crazier clutches than this, but it definitely, you're not going to bet against onliners in this situation. That's for sure. Bomb already planted, and Blight in a very difficult situation. There he goes for the peek on Glein, makes no mistake. Headshot there, 12-2.
All right, Choopaenguins, you know what to do here. You know
how to
exactly
fulfill
what
the
to
prophecy.
do. Yep. Let's see it. We're ready. Chat, are you ready for the 12-3 half? The undeniable 12-3 half that's about to happen. We don't know how, but it will happen.
And look at these scorelines. Ian on 20 frags already in the first half. This man is on the pace for a 40 bomb if we have the comeback we might expect. And just playing right on top of the silo every single round, going for these peaks, getting that information outside. And playing once again the slow, methodical style. Onliners have only done one fast push this entire half into that hut area. Other than that, it's just been waiting for Choopaenguins to make a mistake.
Yep.
And capitalizing. Cubed pulls out the dualies for the flex.
Love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
No, but if you're onliners, you pointed it out, Wes. Like, just sit back, relax. Choopaenguins is, they're on the back foot. They're itching for something, and there it is. Ian gets the kill on the flip. Lemons get great trade, but there's Ian. Not gonna let that go free. They're gonna go ahead and execute onto the A site. And McCoy go big. He gets one. Not gonna be enough. It's down to 3. Light somehow comes through the smoke and just whiffs on everybody. You hate to see that 2D working on himself. You just don't see. What is going on right now? We need them. Listen, it's 2D though. He's gonna win this. It's a 1v2. Has his AK.
Low HP.
I believe.
Definitely a chance for 2D.
Wes, say it with me. 12-3.
Believe no. We don't believe. Ian takes him out, and if Ian's alive, I don't know if we should have been trying to believe there. 13-2. It's been 12-3 the other 2 times. Now it's 13-2 in this map, and onliners looking very, very powerful here indeed. Gunnar, I want to point out something that Cade kind of mentioned in the last cast, which I thought was really interesting and good point, is that onliners are, they're experienced, they're veterans, they're old. Just kidding. You guys, you're not old, but they are like older. That they're older for like competitive gamers, right? They've been around the competitive gaming scene in a long time, and they're very, very calm in this type of situations. Whereas Choopaenguins, probably a little bit younger across the board and a little bit maybe more fire in their brains right now, a little bit more like chaotic style going on. And to a certain extent, you can surprise the old guard with that, right? You can get them, cast them off guard. Maybe you can do a couple of things they haven't seen or that they, might not be ready for. But in a long series, a drawn-out series like this, experience always comes through in the end. And I think that's exactly what you're seeing right now from onliners.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. And this is going to be a fate towards ramp. Love to see it. Sick dink there by Flip onto React. And this is going to be a straight B take. And wow, they caught onliners here by surprise. So
that was clean as hell.
Yeah, they're not giving up yet. You still have the lurk towards the lobby. I'm pretty sure that's 2D and Flip going to town here at the lower bomb site, getting 3. They're not giving up at all. Dizzy is going to try to go ahead and clutch this with no armor. Gets 2, going for the 3rd. He has a kid and 2 flashes, Wes. So this is Lemon Skate. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the knife, and I'm like, okay.
There was a certain energy to that run. I know what you're seeing. I see what you're seeing. Man, I was ready for another Dizzy clutch, but did not happen. And that's the 3rd on the board for Choopaenguins. And another thing to note about this series is how T-sided it's been. All of these 12-3 halves have been, the 12 have been on the side of the terrorists. And that is very unusual for, all the maps we've played so far. Maybe Dust 2 is close, but other than that, you definitely see these maps as CT sides. Exactly. And I like how in Valorant we get to say attackers and defenders. That's I do enjoy that nomenclature a little more. But in any case, the T side has been the stronger side in this series. That's for sure. So we're going to see if that holds true here. That would allow Choopaenguins to potentially make some sort of comeback. And Lemnisate taking up the mantle of where Ian had been sitting all last half on top of that silo there.
if you're Choopaenguins here, you kind of have to play. You kind of have to play this very methodical. If I'm being honest, like you cannot afford to make a mistake.
Yep.
Your mistakes are limited to 2 rounds at this point, right? If
Yep,
you're going to play
exactly.
to overtime, so you just got to play like a unit here. And like, look at onliners; they're slowly peeking at them. They already have the health advantage. They're the ones with pistols, and finally, they're gonna go ahead and kind of go as a unit, but on the line getting a USP kill.
Look at how much damage has been done to Choopaenguins. They're so low, and these pistols are going to be very effective, but Ian is the only one left. He goes up against one really, really quickly, lightning fast, but Flip is faster. Takes down Ian with the AK on the retreat, and so there we go.
Scary.
4th round on the board.
Wes, that was pretty scary. I thought.
Yeah. Was. You remember what Ian did at the A long doors in Dust 2, man? Like this man is nuts with a pistol. But Choopaenguins do take care of that, and so it is 13-4 here. Full buy coming in from both teams. The real test of the onliners' defense comes now, as well, of course, as Choopaenguins' offense. So yeah.
Only one Molly here though, Wes, and they just used it for Squeaky. If I'm Choopaenguins, and I mean they have to have some type of read here because someone's. I would assume that whoever their IGL is keeping track of money. Maybe they have to know there's no Mollies to stop this. I would have just straight up rushed A if I'm Choopaenguins, but Ian dirty shot him to the guy Marshmallow. Blight here just has to be careful. Poof, great shot onto Ian there. They've equalized this. Not even equalized this. Sorry, they have the advantage here. Making some quick weapon switch outs, but
yeah, Blight wanting on the Galil because he is lower HP. So they want that higher HP target on the AK. Now they've managed to recover 4 AKs. So Choopaenguins, like you say, with a man advantage, and they're going to go very, very slowly here. But look at Flip.
This is on Flip. Yeah. This is on him, Wes. He's sneaky deaky right now. Not as sneaky as Dizzy, who's on his favorite position on the A side.
You don't want to go into the A site right now. I'm telling you that. On Glide takes out Blight though. Flip now. Oh, there we go. Does he have the knife? He doesn't go for it. Instead, he's going to peek out. They have control of the site now. Dizzy's getting one. He's going to peek down. There we go. 2D takes care of that, and Flip will finish it off. So yeah, very, very tricky round there. Dizzy could have gotten something pretty crazy going on, but didn't manage to do that. They sussed him out sooner than later, and Choopaenguins will go up to 5. Onliners now need to prevent a three-peat of the comebacks we've seen in every map so far. Man, this series is going to take all night, and I love it right now.
I do too, Wes. I do too. You gotta love some good CS, man. And well, we're getting it here. Yeah, that could have went real south for Choopaenguins, especially after online got that kill. If I'm Choopaenguins, that to me was a bit of a communications issue because Flip has the flank there. They don't have any clue that he's there. You gotta wait for that player to make the move, and somehow it still works out, even though they didn't clear Dizzy. I thought that was disaster after disaster.
Yeah.
But good on them.
Yep.
This is going to be a clean round, really important round. No mistakes, like I said, methodical play, and it's showing. So
yeah, actually really nice here from Choopaenguins. Disciplined, just showing they are able to slow it down as well, even up against an experienced and deadly team like Onliners. But they're back on guns. FAMAS having to be purchased there on React, but they've got the full utility, likely some sort of set piece perhaps.